fellow YouTubers, I'm Jess, and this is the Mustard Seed Tiny House video. My next phase that I'm kind of like branching off from Adam and doing by myself is I'm trying to experiment with different household cleaners that are eco-friendly so that when we're dealing with the gray water system, we are going to be able to let it flow out freely from the tiny house itself and let it irrigate the land, and we won't have to worry about the chemicals that we're putting on our property. With me we have Sammy Bean. Maybe she'll stay and hang out with us while we talk today. Say hi, Sammy. Good. All right, so first I wanted to get started with something that did not work very well for me. I have a dishwasher here in the apartment. Not that I'm going to have a dishwasher in the tiny house. Maybe I will eventually. They're kind of costly.
Mommy!
But So I created my own dishwasher detergent. And after I made this, I read the blog a little bit further, and it had said that I needed to purchase Dr. Bonner's cast iron soap, which really, it's like $20 for a container of it, so that's not really cost effective, and my goal was being cost effective. So when I made this up, this was really cheap, and I'm going to go through the ingredients with you. So this handy dandy little container consists of baking soda, the borax, washing soda, a little bit of this Let Me Shine detergent booster. It says removes tough spots and film for sparkling dishes. It does not. After I put this in the dishwasher, I added a little bit of just white vinegar. I tend to do that when I just wash the dishwasher regular with just a regular dishwashing pod just from the store. And I just like the benefits of it getting my glasses kind of spot free. This did not work. I ran the dishwasher after I made this, and I put this in there with the vinegar, and I even added a touch of Dawn dish soap once, not enough to make it flow bubbles, but enough to maybe get something going. A little bit of something. I tried to use that in place of the cast iron soap. It didn't work. I ran the dishwasher 3 times, and it had like this filmy sludge on everything, and I didn't put the dishes in there dirty. I really rinsed them. So for them to come out after 3 tries, and have this thin brown film on it was really gross. And so basically I would have to say that this bad boy sucks. And it's clumping together because I did add grapefruit essential oil, and this is just to add aroma, and it smells great. I really enjoy it in here. And this lemon stuff has a little bit of a citrus smell too, so I mean it smells good. It just doesn't clean effectively. So after I ran it through 3 times, I then grabbed my Cascade ball and I washed through my dishes, and it came back crystal clear. So this, my friends, did not work for us. My next item that I used, or made actually, is this bathroom cleaner, which the bathroom cleaner I'm a little bit more pleased with. I'm pulling from the same ingredients, which is really great on the budget. Again, I use baking soda, borax, washing soda, a little bit of salt, and this handy dandy Now brand grapefruit essential oil, just in a different combination. And I used just a little bit of it, just like a little teaspoon, and I washed my sink and my counters, and I have a double sink right now currently and a counter. And it cleaned the sinks really well. On the counters, though, it did leave a white film, and rinsing the sink is no big deal. Rinsing the counter creates a flood. And I'm in the process of trying to conserve water, because when we go to the tiny house, we're not going to be having tons of water flow. We're going to have to be using a water collection system in tanks. So conserving water is a priority for me. And when I have to rinse out the cloth, re-wipe it again, and it's still leaving a white residue on the counter, it didn't really work very well for me. That brings me to my next item that I made. And it's empty, as you see, because I went to Kmart, which is the only department store in town, and this was the only size that they had. So it's a very small container, but I was making all-purpose cleaner. And with that was really simple, and I was excited about it. I really was hoping for the best with this one. It was peroxide, lemon juice, a little bit of water, and a little bit of salt. And this handy dandy item was going to like just spritz away the world and clean it up. Man, I spritzed and spritzed, and I filled this thing up like numerous times, and I've just cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. It just doesn't really clean. And I have a house full of messy people, and we tend to like get things out and spill over on the counter, and then you realize it an hour later, and by then it's dried, and it's just, this didn't really work for getting up the grime. Maybe if you're just wiping off a clean area, it would do a little bit better of a job, but it didn't really cut through anything, and so I just really didn't care for this very much. I did, however, come up with a solution that I actually didn't even find on Pinterest. My good friend Lisa had told me about. She uses vinegar and Dawn dish soap and uses it in the shower. I already had the ingredients in my house, so I didn't have to go buy anything except for I bought one of these bad boys. And this, I spent $1.50 at the local grocery store for, and I just mixed it, mostly vinegar and just a little bit of the Dawn dish soap. And this stuff, you just get the spongy part wet, and you just go around your shower and rinse it off, and this thing just gets off things that have been sitting there for a while. I mean, it's really, really great. This is my first shot at my all-natural cleaning solutions, and I feel like it was an epic fail. So what I would really love is to hear from you guys, because I know you guys have probably gone through this. You probably have some great suggestions of things that really work and are eco-friendly. And I don't know, you might say, Dawn dish soap is not eco-friendly. Throw out something different. Let me know what works for you and share those recipes with me. Okay, so just to recap, I wanted to give you our wins and our fails. So first up was the grapefruit scented dishwasher detergent. I would say this is a fail. Next up was our grapefruit scented bathroom scrub. I would say that this is a win if you just stick to the sinks. Anything else, not so much. So this is a win. And then we have the empty bottle of our lemon all-purpose cleaner, which is a fail. And then our vinegar and Dawn dish soap combo to clean our bathroom. I used it in the tub, and I'm excited because I'm going to be able to use it on my sink and a little bit on the counter. I might just use some excess from the sink to wipe off the counter, and I think that will be sufficient for me and our household. And I would say that this is an epic win. So thank you very much for tuning in, and until next time, have a good one.